From the Queen City, we're live inside Great American Ballpark in Cincinnati, Ohio. Today, it's the finale of this 4-game set between the San Francisco Giants and the Cincinnati Reds. Major League Baseball on the Show is next. Luis Castillo, a right-handed native of the Dominican Republic, will be the starter. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, this guy has a 4-pitch repertoire, right? And those are a lot of nice options to have. You can go hard, soft. You can go in and out. And anytime you have 4 pitches, if you can throw them for strikes, you have the big advantage.
Coming to the plate now, Mike Gerber. He will lead this one
Leading
off today.
The afternoon for San Francisco, the center fielder, Mike Gerber.
First offering on its way. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. And guys, these Reds, as they enter play here this afternoon, they come in playing reasonably well of late, though they have dropped their last 2 in a row.
Yeah, Matty, they played a heck of a game first game of this series and then dropped the last 2, not playing really good baseball. They have to find a way to win this one today.
No doubt about it, D-Roll. If there's such a thing as a good series by winning the last one and getting a split in the 4-game set, that's exactly what they would like to do today to get some momentum going into the next series.
Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Another 0-2 home. Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2. Our temperature not quite 60 degrees, 59 here at game time this afternoon. And a good pitch there as this is swung on and missed for the first out of the ball game. And here's how the visiting San Francisco Giants line up in this one. Dero, how do they lock up a series victory here on the road?
Yeah, Matty, this lineup has just gone cold. It happens from time to time, but somebody's going to have to create a spark. Hopefully it's with the first 2 guys in the batting order.
So in now for San Francisco, Joe Panik, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First pitch coming. Here it is. Well struck, but foul over by the coaching box. Low with a fastball here in the dirt even. It's ball 1. And set up behind the plate, Rusty Valentine, as you see the rest of the umpiring crew for this one.
Dan, Rusty Valentine behind the dish tonight. He is north-south without question, letters to knees.
Well, I tell you what, he really favors a power pitcher. If you can consistently pitch at about the chest level and above, he'll call that high strike zone. I think he's a very friendly pitcher's umpire.
Drilled on the ground to short. And there's out number 2.
Batting first.
Stepping in, Brandon Belt. In his career against this pitcher, he's hitless in 3 at-bats. Outfield shaded toward right center. Here's the first pitch. Ball 1. Just underway here in Cincinnati. Belt in front, 2 balls and no strikes. In there, 2-1.
Love the pitch call there. 2-0. You know the guy's geared up for a fastball, and you drop a changeup in the zone. That's going to be a tough pitch to handle.
Now the 2-1 is looked at for ball 3.
3 balls, 1
Chris Shaw would be next if they can keep this inning alive. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
Full count, 3-2.
And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. But he will make the catch on the dead run as he tracks it down just shy of the wall, and the side is retired. Giants are down 1-2-3. Now it'll be the Reds' turn. No score. Andrew Suarez gets the start for San Francisco in this one. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, hitters have had their way with this guy this year. This is a stat any pitcher doesn't want to have attached to him. The league hitting over 300. That's righties and lefties hitting over 300 against this guy. That's something he's going to drastically have to improve on.
And here's Jose Peraza. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And here's a fastball called for strike one. Danny Dero, this Giants team, as they begin play here this afternoon, even after the victory last time out, they come in trying to turn things around as they've been slumping of late, winning in just 3 of their last 9 games.
Yeah, Matty, a lot of things trending in the right direction for this team. They won their last game. They scored a bunch of runs, and let's see if they continue that today.
And the slider is low and inside as he just about got him there. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first and no swing. It's ball 2. Here now the 2-2. Swinging a soft liner. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is aboard.
Hey, this game's starting off exactly the way they wanted to. Leadoff single in the bottom of the first after their pitcher went out there and threw a donut on the board. Boys are flying around.
In now, Jesse Winker. Hot shot down the line. And he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line. And he is in there.
It's so important, Mark, to start to make quality pitches. And if you don't, this is what can happen. 2 batters, 2 base hits, first and third, nobody out.
Yeah, and you just got to prepare yourself as an offensive player. You're just trying to get the runner in from third. You can't worry about creating a monster inning. Do your job.
Now batting, Scooter Gennett. And with Great American being one of the best hitters parks around, no surprise that he's a much better hitter here in Cincinnati than out on the road. From the stretch. Now a swing and a miss at a slider for a strike.
I heard so many pitchers in my career in the dugout talk about you're only 1 pitch away from getting out of a nasty situation. This is perfect right here. A strikeout or a double play, and he can get right back in control of this inning.
1-1 the count now. The 1-1 home is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2. With 2 strikes now and a runner at first, do you go for the strikeout, or are you still looking for the double play ball?
Well, Matt, I think a lot of it depends on the type of pitcher that you are. If you're a power pitcher, you can go ahead and ride a fastball up in the zone. But if you're a guy that induces a lot of ground balls with a sinker, I think you have to stick with that plan.
For the moment here in Cincy, let's take a glance at the Reds starting lineup in this one. What's the word on them as they try to split the series, Mark?
Well, Matty, one thing that jumps out at me is the fact that this is a modern-day lineup. A lot of swing and miss, but not many people concerned about it. We were around the cage during batting practice. These guys are trying to drive the baseball out of the yard. They are not concerned with taking 3 and going back to the dugout.
Here's the first pitch to him. Swing and a miss, but he's right on here. 1 strike.
As a hitter, you know the pitcher's trying to work you down around the knees in a double play situation. So making him get a pitch up and actually in the zone is a must.
And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. Oh, and he took a big swing at that one as this is driven out to deep left center field. Gone! So a 3-run shot to left center. Home run number 5 on the year as the Reds move out in front now 3-0.
That pitch was grooved right down Main Street. He couldn't believe it. He started salivating when he saw it, but stayed back enough to put a great swing on it.
Batting fifth.
In now is Yasiel Puig.
Yasiel Puig.
And it's fouled away. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And he lays off for ball 1. 3 runs already home here. Check swing. No swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2. A bouncer to the left side. Oh, and Longoria can't handle it. And this will go down as an E5 as you can see the exasperation on his face. Digging in, number 17. He appeared as a pinch hitter in yesterday's contest. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. There's a strike at the knees. 0-1.
Hey, I don't mind you taking one right there. This pitcher's been struggling early. You got to make him work, see if he'll get in his zone. If he's willing to walk a few guys and then someone pops one over the fence, this game could get out of hand early.
Behind 0-2 now. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
It's so hard to hit when you're behind the count 0-2, right? You have to protect for the fastball. You have to look for the soft stuff down and away. You're really at a disadvantage when you fall behind 0-2.
Now we'll snap one off over to the bag. Back in standing. Into the box now, Nick Senzel. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And foul, though it had the home run distance. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Puig, the runner at first with 2 gone. And he fouls this one off. Now we'll step off and fire to the bag. And a dive, but he's back in. Here comes another 0-2. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. But 3 for the Reds in the inning, all coming on this 3-run home run. Second inning coming up. It's now 3-0 Cincinnati. Chris Shaw the next to take a turn at the plate. He was not much of a factor at the plate during yesterday's win as he took an 0-for-4 line.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Chopped toward the second baseman. Fielded by Jeanette. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out.
Okay, here's how the Reds are lining up in this one. And let's take a look at Yasiel Puig, a lightning rod in our sport, but he can play some D. Covers a lot of territory out there, and do not come around third base and send this guy home. He has one of the best arms in the game.
Into the box, Evan Longoria. His prior history in this matchup, he's 1 for 3. Popped up. Jeanette. Shading to his right. 2 gone.
Batting fifth.
Here's the shortstop, Brandon Crawford, hoping to stay hot. He had a couple of hits, including a home run yesterday. He's ready. Here's the first offering. There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike.
That's one of those pitches you just float over the plate. 99% of the time the batter is taking at least the first pitch after.
Now. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
And that's his strikeout pitch right there. You know, you'll see a lot of guys swing right over the top of that one. But in this situation, he was able to hold back. That's a nice take.
2 balls and 2 strikes to Crawford. The 2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
I got to commend him for being a really tough out right now. Not everyone will battle like this with 2 outs and nobody on.
Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. He's got a read on it. And that's the 3rd out. Giants down in order. They trail it here 3-0. Now at the plate, Tucker Barnhart. Couple of hits for him in 4 trips in yesterday's game.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
Nope.
And that misses downstairs for a ball. 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
He might still be thrown off from that first inning, guys. He got knocked around pretty good, and that can be hard to recover from mentally sometimes.
Two balls and 2 strikes to the Reds catcher.
Offered at that breaking ball below the zone, and that's a tough one to spit on. But the key is recognizing it coming out of the pitcher's hand earlier and making sure that it goes up before it comes down. More likely to be a hanger when that's the case.
Another try at 2-2. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball.
You can bet they'd love ball 4 here. That gives the pitcher on deck an obvious bunt situation to move the runner into scoring position.
3-2 pitch. And he takes ball 4. Leadoff man's aboard here to begin the home half of the second.
Well, when you go with a slider there in a full count, you're hoping that the hitter is thinking fastball and swings through it. Didn't work out that way, though. He lays off and gets the free pass.
The pitcher, Luis Castillo, steps up to the plate in a sacrifice situation, so let's see if that is indeed on right here. From the stretch. And he gets ahead 0-1. Showing bunt, but he winds up taking ball 1.
That's exactly the pitch you don't want to be chasing in these situations. He's going to keep that ball down below the hollow of the knee, try and get you to ground into a double play. You have to set your sights at least belt high.
Now a bunt attempt here. And good hustle to get over and tag him for the out.
Okay, here's how San Francisco lines up defensively.
shortstop.
And let's take a look at first baseman Brandon Belt, nicknamed Baby Giraffe for obvious reasons. This guy has got big-time pop, short swing to the baseball. Also, very sure-handed defender. One of the best in the game at picking balls over at first and manipulating that bag for his infield.
Back to the top of the order now, and digging into bat next, it'll be Jose Peraza. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Sends that one out of play for strike one. One out and a runner on second base. One and one to the Reds leadoff man.
You know, guys, these hitters have had some great looks at that slider so far, and clearly they're all on the same page. The plan is simple. Lay off that slider and make him bring up something straight in the strike zone.
And this is hit hard to the right side. Foul.
He was able to foul that one off, but you could tell he was definitely late. That breaking ball, the pitch before that heater right there, definitely threw his timing off.
Line Winker, runner in scoring position with two gone.
Winker.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. No balls and one strike. From the belt, kicks and deals. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Barnhart at second with two down. Into center field, line drive base hit. Barnhart ignores his coach. He's chugging for home. He'll score easily, and they lead now by 4.
Dan, you were one pitch away from getting out of this. 2 outs, 2 strikes on the batter, and he's able to throw out a ribby knock.
Dero, it's hard to get more frustrated than that as a pitcher. You're one pitch away from getting out of a lot of traffic on the bases, getting into the inning, and next thing you know, you give up a 2-out, 2-strike base hit. Nothing more frustrating for a pitcher than to have that happen.
Now a swing and a miss at a slider for a strike. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. And not a real good cut at that slider, and he's behind 1-2. Tough pitch to lay off there, but he did, and it's even up at 2-2. Here it is. Swing and a miss at a big breaking ball, and that's how the inning comes to an end. A run, a hit, and a man left. We'll go now to the top of the third. The Reds lead it 4-0.
Welcome back to Cincinnati, where the hometown Reds have given these fans a lot to cheer about from the mound this season. In terms of ERA and WHIP, they rank among the best pitching staffs in the league, leading some of the position players I talked with to sing their praises, while also emphasizing how happy they are to play behind them on defense instead of facing them in the batter's box. One of them told me, "Our guys are awesome on the mound. They keep us in every game, and they really work hard as a group to push each other to get better all the time. I really appreciate what they bring to this team." Sounds like a group that has earned a lot of respect around the league and from inside their own clubhouse.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. First pitch on its way. And that misses for ball 1.
Well, that two-seam fastball ran a little too much off the plate, but now that sets him up to work with something away and maybe even an off-speed pitch.
1-1 to Aaron Altair. This is line to left. It's in there, and the Giants look to have an extra base hit on their first hit of the game. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
Left fielder really never had a chance at that one at all. It was over his head before he knew it, bouncing off the base of the wall for an easy double. Those are the kind of shots anyone would feel good about.
Into the box, Aramis Garcia. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Senzel sprinting after it. He gets there to put it away, but the runner tags and breaks for third. And he'll get into third here on the fly out, so he's 90 feet away here with one gone.
The pitcher, Andrew.
So one gone here in the San Francisco third, and that'll bring up the pitcher, Andrew Suarez. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. In there, and it's 0-1.
0-1's the count.
A man at third with one away. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike two.
Hey, if these guys are going to have any chance in this one, they are going to have to set their sights a little lower. You cannot expect to get the barrel of the bat to that baseball. That is entirely too high.
A ball and two strikes to the Giants pitcher. Swing and a miss as he ran that two-seamer right by him for the second out.
Hey, I'm not sure what he was sitting on right there. It might have been sitting on an off-speed pitch, but instead he gets the fastball way late. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
Stepping in now, Mike Gerber, as he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball. 0-1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. Oh, and you talk about a pitcher getting the benefit of the doubt. That's low, but called to strike anyway. 0-2 now. From the belt, the pitch, and a good fastball swung on and missed for strike three, and the inning is over. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. More ahead from Great American Ballpark right after this. And we're back for the bottom of the third. Let's check in with Heidi Watney.
Matt, I had a chance to talk about the state of the Reds offense with their manager between innings, and flat out he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. They've already put 4 runs on the board, and they've done so by running up their opponent's pitch count. So he said he thinks they're going to have a lot more opportunities to score because of that as the game goes on.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Trying to pick things up where we left off, Eugenio Suarez. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
Check swing, called strike, 0-1.
There's no way around it. This has been a rough start on the mound, so it'll be interesting to see how long that man is going to let him go. Maybe he settles in and can give you another inning or so, but I wouldn't bet on it at this point.
0-2, the count to Suarez.
Looks to me like he's trying to make adjustments pitch to pitch up there at the plate, but he's looked completely thrown off so far. Late on the first one, way out front on the second.
Turned on that one and crushed it, just pulled it a little foul. Ready with another 0-2. Checked his swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball 1. And a half swing that time, but it's a full swing in the eyes of the umpire, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
Fooled him just enough with that pitch to get him to go around, according to the umpire. Sometimes it can be really tough for these big, strong guys because once they're committed to swinging, it's hard for them to slow their swings down, and that appeared to be the case there.
In now, Yasiel Puig. Line to second where it's caught there for out number 2.
Now batting, number 17.
Settling in now, number 17. 0 for 1 here in the early going. First offering on its way. And the first pitch here is below the knees, but he gets him to chase it, and it's 0-1.
Super important situation right here for the pitcher to go 1-2-3. Get back in the dugout, regroup. He struggled early, but if he can knock out this 1-2-3 inning, I think he can right the ship.
Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. 1-2-3 go the Reds, but they're in front 4-0. At the plate, Joe Panic. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And another foul ball. The next 0-2. Late on that one as it's fouled off to the left side. Fouled off. Another 0-2 coming. And he checked his swing, but it's a strike 3 called, and that's the first out of the inning. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. So the bases are empty with one man gone. And standing in now, the left-handed hitting first baseman, Brandon Belt. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. In there for strike 1, 0-1. This year against right-handed pitching, Belt brings a batting average just a little over the .250 mark. 1 ball and 1 strike to the Giants' first baseman.
Ball, 1 strike.
And this is low, ball 2. 2-1. No runs, just 1 hit and 1 error in the ball game for San Francisco. 2-1 pitch is a fastball swung on and missed. 2-2.
This lineup is flailing right now. They're having a hard time just making contact, let alone putting the ball in play.
Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. The 2-2. Sliced hard on the ground. Throw on to first will get him. Score at 5-3 on the putout, though it looked more like a 6-3 ground ball. Nevertheless, there are 2 away now.
22.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and digging in at the plate will be Chris Shaw. 50th pitch of the game on its way. And he takes a cold strike. 0-1. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Winker retreats to the track, and he'll put this one away. So a sigh of relief as the side is retired. striding in. Nick Senzel. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
Strike one to start the at-bat. Oh, and you talk about a pitcher getting the benefit of the doubt. That's low, but called a strike anyway. 0-2 now. And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball one. The 1-2. Nasty breaking ball swung on in the dirt. And the throw is there to record the first out. Digging in the switch hitter, Tucker Barnhart. No official at bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball one.
Not sure what he saw in that pitch, but it sure looked tempting. At least he held up. He must have been guessing.
The 1-0. Right side. Fielded cleanly by Belt. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. So two are gone now for the Reds in their half of the fourth. And digging in to hit next, it'll be the pitcher, Luis Castillo. First delivery to him on the way. And a little behind on the fastball there as he pokes it foul at strike one. The windup and the 0-1. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball one.
Hey, I hope that call doesn't throw him off his game right here. He's been pitching one heck of a game, and I'd hate to see the umpire get in his head right now.
One and two now as that one's fouled off. 4 runs, 4 hits, and no errors in the game for Cincinnati thus far. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. Reds are down in order. They lead it 4-0. And back in Cincinnati as we check in with Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. Between innings, I was able to discuss the current state of the Giants lineup with manager Bruce Bochy. And he told me, overall, he's not happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've only managed 1 base runner in this game, so it's easy to see why he said they haven't shown much fight today. He's hoping to see someone step up and find a way to get something going, though. This game isn't out of hand, so it remains to be seen if they can snap out of this funk and climb back into this one.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. In is the third baseman, Evan Longoria. He popped out in his first trip.
Yeah, I don't mind him trying to drive the ball in the air, but he can't collapse the backside, and that's exactly what he did in his last at bat. Look for him to stay a little taller and keep that upper half a little bit more over him.
Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. 2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. And Longoria swings and misses. A good pitch there, and he's down on strikes for the first out. A look at our line score here through the first 4, and as we've mentioned, just 1 hit for these guys this afternoon. So the base is empty here with 1 away, and that'll bring up the left-handed hitting shortstop and San Francisco Bay Area native Brandon Crawford. And that swung on and missed for strike 1.
Watching him on the mound, I'm really impressed with what he's doing right now. He's been really aggressive and confident over the last couple of innings.
And he misses with it, 1-1.
These guys have got to be frustrated as an offensive unit so far in this one. They haven't been able to crack the code on their opponent, but it's not like they're getting great pitches to hit either. This starter has kept the ball on the corners of the zone all game long.
And he misses 2-1.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
And here's a pitch taken by Crawford for a ball. 3-1.
Time for him to attack on the mound. He knows this team's struggling offensively. Don't mess around and try and nibble. Just be on the attack and let them beat you.
And that'll get on through into center, and he's got himself a 1-out hit.
Hey, after that hit right there, Dero, that extends his hitting streak to 6 games.
Yeah, no doubt about it. 6 days in a row with knocks will help you sleep better at night, Dan.
So a runner at first with 1 out now, and in to hit next, it'll be Aaron Altair. He's set, and the pitch. Watches a fastball right there for strike 1. And boy, this at-bat is not starting off well as he's behind 0-2 now.
Oh, man, he just tied him up in knots right there.
Looped out toward third, but gloved by the third baseman for the out.
The batter.
So stepping
Number
in,
60.
Aramis Garcia. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Here's a two-seamer inside to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Crawford is off at first with 2 away. Waved at and missed for the 3rd out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. 1 left for San Francisco. They trail here 4-0. Digging in once again, Jose Peraza. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far.
Okay. Peraza.
First pitch of the at-bat. There's a first pitch curveball trying to come back to the outside corner. Didn't get it that time. It's ball 1. And it looks now like a right-hander's getting hot in the Giants bullpen. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Here's one that misses to the Cincinnati shortstop. It's 2-0 now.
And this is why he's struggling right here. He's not able to pound the strike zone early in the count. These guys are finding themselves in serious count leverage situations, and good hitters aren't going to miss.
And this is a called strike at the letters. Looked like ball 3, but make it 2-1 instead. Line to the right side, but a foul ball. Full count to Jose Peraza. Jesse Winker waits on deck. The 3-2 pitch. And that misses ball 4 now. It's a leadoff walk to get the home half of the 5th underway.
And this is exactly what you want to do when you're trying to put a starter away. Make him work his tail off, throw a lot of pitches, and get on base any way that you can. A big inning at this point of the game, and he's probably gone.
Now here comes Bruce Bochy out of the Giants dugout on his way to the mound. And it would appear he's seen enough of his starter this afternoon. So he'll depart after working just 4+ innings, as this will not go down as a quality start, that's for sure. Reyes Maranta takes the ball here as he'll enter with a runner at first and nobody out.
Reyes Maranta.
Jesse Winker will be the first to stand in against the new pitcher, as he'll do so with the runner at first and nobody out. From the belt, kicks and deals. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball one. And perhaps sensing a hit and run may be on, a move to first. Runner back safely. And another throw over. And a dive, but he's back in there. And again, a throw over. And he'll get back in safely. A runner at first with no outs here. And yet another throw over. Another throw over. And a dive, but he's back. Now the 1-0 is in there for strike one. The 1-1 swung on but fouled off to the left. The 1-2 pitch. There goes the runner. Pitch outside. The throw. The throw pulls him off the bag.
Well, some may say that's a questionable steal with such a big lead, but to me, it's still too early to worry about disrespecting the other team. I've seen leads like this disappear, so they're going to keep trying to pile on.
No one out with a runner at second. Now a spin and a throw back to second, and they got him. He takes strike three called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are two away. In now for the Reds, Scooter Gennett. He went down on strikes last time up.
Scooter Gennett.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball one. 2 out, nobody on. Big swing and a miss at the changeup, a ball and a strike.
Well, they've really had an answer for keeping him in check in this series. He's offered very little resistance with the bat in his hand so far.
Fastball, and he has to bend out of the way of that one.
Not sure if that was a purpose pitch or not, but I liked it. As a pitcher, sometimes you've got to be willing to back the guy off the plate by running something hard inside. You can't just let guys be comfortable standing in the batter's box against you.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Hops this one up. And Longoria will make the catch to retire the side. Reds go down quietly, but they hold a 4-0 lead. Buster Posey will grab a bat and lead things off here in the top of the 6th.
Number 28, Buster Posey.
First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0. The average is at 308 entering play. 2 home runs, 10 RBIs. The 1-0 home. That one's going to find the seats. Strike one. Posey, a 32-year-old veteran. He was a first-round pick during the 2008 draft.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on the superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has. Nice pick.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. So striding forward now, Mike Gerber. He struck out twice thus far, so we'll see if he can fare any better here. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt. The first pitch. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball one. One out, nobody on.
Nope.
Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball two.
We've seen him go down on strikes more than once in this game, so this has been a better approach by him at this at-bat. Much more patient, and he's gotten himself into a good hitter's count.
Swing and a miss, 2-2 now. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Winker moves over, and that's the second out of the inning.
Now
ready for another chance. Joe Panik. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, always frustrating to go down looking. Everybody does it, though. You'll have a few ABs where you get completely fooled. Look for him to be on the attack early in this at-bat.
No balls and a strike to count. Bases are empty here with two men out. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2.
Can you boys say next? Who's next up to bat? Because this guy's done. You cannot fall down 0-2 to one of the better pitchers in the league and expect to get a base hit.
And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. Giants are down 1-2-3. They're down 4-0. Sam Dyson enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the
now
6th.
pitching for San Francisco, number 49, Sam Dyson.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Eugenio Suarez. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ball game.
Eugenio.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball one. Well, should be 2-0, but he goes way out of the zone to go after that one, and it's even 1-1. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Drilled right back up the middle. That's through for a base hit, his 2nd of the ball game. So it's a leadoff base hit, and it makes for a good start to the inning for Cincinnati. So a ground ball single up the center of the diamond makes it 2 hits for him on the afternoon. And as we take a look, the Reds' leaders in that category, you can see his name tops the chart. Ready once again, Yasiel Puig. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out.
Yeah, Matty, but as he walks to the plate right here, he feels good building off that last AB. He hit that ball on the screws.
First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. Suarez aboard here at first with nobody out. And a check swing here, but the bat clearly breaks the plane as he's set down for the first out.
I think that's one of the toughest calls for an umpire to make. The check swing appeal. Hitters rarely feel like they went, and I don't think he likes getting rung up there by the first base umpire. But looking at it, it's hard to say for sure that he didn't go around.
Standing in now, number 17. Hit hard to the right side, but foul. Runner at first here, one man out. Hit out towards second. Backhanded to Crawford for one. On to Belt, but it won't be in time as they just settle for one. So coming to the plate, Nick Senzel. He's hoping to avoid the hat trick. He struck out in each of his first 2 plate appearances so far. First pitch on its way. And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss.
He's staring a hat trick in the face right now after that swing. He has just got to find a way to zone up a little bit more. You cannot expect to make solid contact chasing stuff outside the zone.
Throw over to first, and he just manages to get his hand in. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2.
When a hitter is showing he's unable to resist those inside pitches, you just might as well keep going in there and hope he keeps chasing. Those weren't strikes, but he wanted to hit them anyway.
Here it comes, 0-2. Got him, and he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time. Reds leave one, but they're in front 4-0. Back here at Great American Ballpark in Cincinnati. Reds leading this one as we start the 7th. And before we commence, let's take a look at the game summary to this point. Here's the first baseman, Brandon Belt. He was retired via the ground ball last time up.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
Line to the right side, but this is gloved over there at first as he was in the right spot at the right time. One away.
Number 22.
Now the Giants' number 4 batter, Chris Shaw. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. First delivery to him on the way. And they go right after him on the inside corner for strike 1.
They haven't gotten much going against this guy so far in this one. He's been pitching well. And one of the key numbers to look at, first pitch strikes over 70% so far in this outing. Boy, that's a really good pitch, Mark, right there. Down in the zone. That's one as a pitcher, you just kind of have to shake your head and tip your cap to the batter.
Yeah, right there. You're looking to just either foul that off or stay in there and survive. He found a way to not only stay in there and survive, but drive it up the middle for a knock.
He's set. Here it comes. 0-1 the count. And that's a called strike at the letters. Though that looked high from here, it's 0-2 now. Trying to send him packing for the second time. Scooped up. The second for one. The relay not in time as he beats the throw by a step.
Took a pretty long time for the shortstop to receive the ball that time. So that gave the runner plenty of time to bear down on him and take him out. Hopefully everyone's okay down there.
Into the box now, Brandon Crawford, as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Set to deliver the 0-1. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Has a look, now the pitch. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Winker going back to the track, and he makes a nice catch on the track as that ends the inning. Giants lead 1. They're on the short end of a 4-0 score. Now at the plate, Tucker Barnhart. He was a ground out victim last time up.
The catcher, Tucker Barnhart.
From the stretch. Chop to first. Belt has it, and he'll step on first himself for the out. In now, Luis Castillo. He's been great on the mound, so we'll see if he can do something with the bat here as well. He's earned a chance to take this at bat.
Yeah, Matt, when a guy's throwing the ball as well as he has, it kind of forces the manager's hand to stay with him. He's been exciting to watch, and he's really had this crowd behind him the entire game.
Boy, not the way he wanted to start out here. It's 0-1. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. One and two, the count to the Reds pitcher. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time.
Man, he certainly got him protecting the plate right there. He almost got him to go around on that slider right there. I would not be surprised if he goes fishing a little bit further outside.
Here now the 2-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
Well, we'll see a lot of these power arms coming out of the bullpen in these days, but it doesn't make it any less impressive to me. I love watching guys come in and blow smoke right by guys.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. No balls and 1 strike. 2 out, nobody on. He looked like a caveman swinging a club on that one. It's 0-2 now.
Just getting blown away so far. No reason to throw anything else to speed up his bat. Just stay right there.
Hit softly on the ground to first. Belt will take this one himself, and that ends the inning. 1-2-3 go the Reds. They lead it 4-0. Next to bat for the Giants, Aaron Altair. We're in the 8th now, and nothing's changed out there on the mound.
Well, I've been very impressed with how this starter's going about his business, Matt. He's looked really sharp, and it's hard to know if it's had any effect, but getting that early lead from his offense could have really helped settle him in.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And that's by him. It's 0-1.
You know, we haven't seen that pitch from him in a while, but it looks like he's got pretty good feel for it. If he's going to pick and choose when he's going to use it, he could steal some strikes that way.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. High and deep down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he looks at a ball, 1-2. And he punches out another one, make it 9 for the ball game.
Man, this guy's on his game today, not only when he's throwing strikes, but how about the amount of strikeouts? And what's even more impressive, no walks up to this point. So he's pounding that zone with strikes, and he's making these hitters swing the bat.
Into the box, Aramis Garcia. As he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. The windup and the 0-1. Crowds him a bit with a fastball there, and it's to 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Well, that's a good pitch, but you have to get a little bit closer to the plate than that. That's that big sweeping slider. If it was a little closer, you might get a swing.
Hit on the ground to third. In time to first, and there are 2 away. Stephen Vogt will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
San Francisco, number 21, Stephen Vogt.
Ball 1. Now a swing and a miss, and I don't think he was expecting a pitch inside. It's 1-1. And he lays off it to even the count 2-2. And he will strike him out. 10 now in the ball game, and the inning is over. Giants down in order. They trail here 4-0. Tony Watson is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 56, Tony Watson.
Stepping up to the plate, Jesse Winker. He'll get things started now in the bottom of inning number 8.
The left fielder, Jesse Winker.
First offering on its way. Fouled away. The 0-1 pitch. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
There's another slider. That's back-to-back good sliders, and this guy's breaking ball is really good. And when he's throwing it well like he is, and he's confident with it, he can throw it 3 or 4 times in a row. A really good slider in this one.
The 1-2. Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire. Ball 2. The 2-2. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
Scooter Gennett is in with 1 away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1. Missed low and inside with it. 1-1. His previous battles with Tony Watson, he's 0 for 5. starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up. Ball 2. Bases are empty. 1 man out. And he pulled up in time, but it's a called strike 2.
2 strikes.
Left side, but well foul. The 2-2 one more time is swung on and missed. Strike 3.
That's the 3rd time in this game he's gone down on strikes. Not the game he was hoping to have when he was taking batting practice, but at least his guys are ahead.
In now, Eugenio Suarez. He hits it hard on the ground to the left. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. Nothing doing here this half. We've played 8 full. It's the Reds 4 and the Giants nothing. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Mike Gerber. He'll be charged with trying to get on board, leading off the 9th. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike.
Objective number 1 right here is finding a way to get on base. So I'm not surprised to see him taking on the first pitch there.
Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. And this will find the wall out near the visitors' bullpen. And he is into second base with a leadoff double. As we take a look at his numbers, a couple of things jump out at you.
Definitely, man. He's been throwing it by guys the entire game, but that leads to some high pitch counts, and that's the case here. After that hit, you have to wonder if he's starting to get a little bit fatigued.
Yeah, and in today's game, everyone seems to want to err on the side of caution in terms of pitch counts. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now. 0-2.
This is going to be an interesting at bat. I think he has to be pitching for a strikeout here, so we'll see what kind of sequence he uses.
Stays alive, still 0-2. Ready on 0-2. And he misses there. 1-2.
Great arm action on that 2-strike changeup right there, but even better job at the plate to take that one.
Hit Weekly back to the mound. Throw to first is in time for the first out. So digging in now, Brandon Belt, although there are a couple of bases open, and we'll see if they think about working around him. First offering on its way. That hits the outside corner. It's strike 1. Gerber stands at third with 1 gone in the inning. And it's 1-1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Count is 1-2 now.
Little guessing game going on right now. Being late on that fastball after the change. He had to be sitting off speed right there.
Again, he sends it out of play. The next 1-2 pitch. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. Swung on, and he went fishing in the dirt. And the throw is made to record the second out of the inning.
Good pitch there, and that was a nice job by his battery mate to complete the play first after the ball hit the dirt.
Stepping up now, Chris Shaw. He's their last shot here with 2 away in the 9th as they look to avoid the shutout.
Yeah, Matt, they just haven't had any answer for the great pitching so far in this one.
Fastball in there for a called strike. Swing and a miss, and they're up against it now as they're down to their final strike of the afternoon. And now this crowd of around 24,000 supporters come to their feet. Now a swing and a ground ball. This should do it. Jeanette is there. Ron the first is going to be in time to take care of him, and the Reds bounce back here to take the finale and earn a split of this 4-game series as this one is over. 4-0 the score this afternoon. Cincinnati jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Luis Castillo earns his 6th winning decision in this one, picking up 11 strikeouts along the way. Andrew Suarez was only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
The final line score for our ball game this afternoon for the victorious Cincinnati Reds. 4 runs on 5 hits, no errors. They left 3 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 39 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.